All right, folks, we're on another fishing adventure with Fishhawk Charters. We're gonna go offshore. Storms are kind of hit and miss offshore, so we're gonna see what we can do, try to get it in. We've got a full boat. We've got Captain Brian, we've got Dirty Ernie, and we got Eye Candy. We have Brian.
What's up?
Hunter, and what was it? I'm sorry. David. And that's your brother, right?
My brother. It's his bachelor trip. This is his last. Well, it might be his last fishing trip. The weather's looking like it might.
No, we'll be okay. If I say we're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay. All right.
We're good.
I showed up and they're like, "Oh, we didn't think you were coming." I'm like, I would have at least told you guys I wasn't coming. They were afraid that since the weather was looking so off, because when I was driving here, it was lightning offshore. And
So don't forget about the text messages you sent.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I was just preparing everybody.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a weather nerd.
All the way up here, he was like, Tom said he's not showing up. I was like, oh God.
I never said I wasn't showing up.
I said you might not.
Yeah, well, I would always tell you if I wasn't coming. But anyway, we're gonna get offshore, see what we can do, and just have fun. That's what it's all about. So again, I will be doing the logbook at the end of this video, talking about our conditions, talking about the tides, talking about the schooners, all of that fun stuff. I really hope that people kind of get an idea of maybe keeping your own logs. Even if you put it in your phone, you put in the conditions, what was the best tide, what was the best bite during that tide, so on and so forth. And I think if you start doing that, you'll start putting things together that make sense.
When he starts looking for that,
Ernie,
He's hoggy.
language.
I said, hog a bad word?
Yeah, you said S-H-I.
Oh, well,
spell
Another hog. Little one.
mine. 12, right?
spelling it's as bad as
12.
well, if you look at that.
Well, if you go to Islamorada, it's still 14.
Yeah, but when he pulls, right? Yeah, when he pulls like that, you let him take it.
I don't think that's a hog.
I think it is.
No, that's a gag.
We'll see.
Gag or a bigger red grouper. That's a hogfish. He's big.
It's a big one.
Chad, what do you know?
It's a big one. I was watching it do.
Yeah,
Red grouper.
Yep.
Nice red.
Wow, that's a good one.
And 70 foot. Man,
Yeah.
thick too.
Get a picture with that, Hunter.
Did you use it?
Well, he's got it on video, but
Shrimp. Hey, who was using pinfish on this side? Because here's your pinfish.
Yeah.
Was it hooked in the nose? In the nose, yeah.
that was me.
That was mine. He didn't even. I didn't even feel him bite it. Just...
Nice mangrove. Yes, sir.
Filling the box with them.
Feels like a 5-gallon bucket. Nice hog.
Hogfish?
Yeah. In the bucket. In the
Yeah,
bucket.
baby. Yeah, you're freaking.
Didn't fight at all. I thought I was kidding. He wasn't fighting at all. No. Oh, they even got me scooping it in the bucket. That's a nice one.
Chad, the Hogfish King. What is that? Number 3 for you?
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I didn't break it.
So Captain Brian,
Yeah, buddy.
you like those slackers?
Love them. That's why we got 3 bags on board at all times. You know that.
Oh yeah. Does it feel like he's coming towards the surface too?
I don't know. Now it's like red group. No.
No, that's a snapper.
We need a net.
No, it's a gag. Big old nice gag. Keeper gag. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
it
yeah.
is. He'll be close.
He's gonna be close.
It's close.
It's close. He's long.
He's long and strong
Long
and
and
down to
skinny.
get the friction on.
Good job, Dirty Ernie.
Right.
Love for the net.
Well, folks, we had a really good flurry of fish. We caught a lot of mangrove snapper. We caught a lot of hogfish. That's probably the most hogfish we've caught in one area like that. And so we got a bunch of fish in the box. We lost some giant pigs of what we think is gag grouper. Yeah, Chad lost. Chad is not on his game today.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Well, he's been a little on his game. He caught some nice hogfish. But other than that, now I've been on my mangrove game. Using the slackers and the small little huggies. I keep telling people come into the office all the time going, hey, I'm going offshore fishing, 25 to 35 miles offshore. What jig do you primarily use? And I said, me? And they're like, yeah, you. And I said, from a 1/8 ounce to, or 3/32 ounce to half ounce, depending on, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I've used an 1/8 ounce in 180 feet before. So, but it takes forever to get bit, but a lot of times you'll catch some big fish, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna move spots, and because we think the person in the gray, the man in the gray suit showed up, because Ernie caught a remora that was pretty big. So usually when that happens, and sure enough, the bite shut right down when that remora came in. That bite just, literally, we were getting bites every drop. So we're gonna move and see what we can do.
Keep reeling.
You're down to the hook now. It should pop out.
Keep reeling.
Told you it was a hog.
Last
believe
3
me.
times you said it was a hog, it was a redfish or a red grouper.
Well, it's hard to tell on somebody else's rod, but
14 inches.
Well, folks, this is a first for me. This is a hogfish caught on a 1/4 ounce huggy. I'm trying to fish for a snapper. And bam!
Get him, Hunter.
No, Hunter got one. I'm doing some new things. On the channel. Whoa! For almost an instant, I almost threw that fish back in the water.
I was watching.
Did you see? I went like this, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Chad, you need that? A double over there.
No. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
oh boy.
Boy.
All right, Cap, what are you gonna do with that?
Whoa.
God, I hate these things.
Yeah.
Let David take it off. It's his batch.
What do you mean? He's fixing to crawl up your line. I will.
Use the de-hooker. No.
Yeah, don't touch
He's
it.
got razors for the mouth.
I'm trying to get him in the camera there.
How do you get those things off? Do you cut?
That de-hooker.
Okay.
We got.
Yep. You need to get in here? Nope, you're good.
Gag.
Yeah. Come Jimmy.
Nice gag. Woo, good job, Todd. Yeah, baby.
He's mad.
That's a good one.
What's up, buddy?
That's a good one.
Was that the only one that was in there?
Yes, sir. Pair of pants.
You can wear the pair of pants upside down.
Chad, what's up with you today?
It's the rain. I'm all wet.
You've caught some hogfish.
Well,
You've lost a lot of nice fish today.
A lot of nice fish. Gone to waste.
The peanut gallery's even getting involved back there.
A lot's being nice. I have to keep my mouth closed.
But anyway, we've had a good time. We've caught a lot of fish. We'll do I'll do the video logbook when we get back. It's raining out here, as you can see on the screen. It's not the prime time to be filming, but we've caught a lot of fish as usual with Captain Brian. We always catch fish with Captain Brian, and it's always a good time because we can laugh and joke and rip on each other, and it's all good. But Chad got most of it today.
He lost most of it.
Yeah, he lost most of it, but it was a good day. We had fun. But
you never hit a home run unless you strike out once or twice.
that's true. And everybody says, "Oh, Chad, you're such a great fisherman."
They
Chad,
didn't even strike out.
I got 5 or 6 in the box.
Yeah, there you go.
I got 5 or 6 in the bucket. That hasn't been
You
dumped.
believe that.
But we're gonna head back to the ramp, and we'll show you what we caught back there. Hopefully, huh?
Ramp.
I mean,
Talk about me swinging and missing.
what was that, Brian?
Brian, that was
an outrigger. Guess I'll have to move them outriggers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do
Move
something
them
with those things. But anyway, we're gonna head back, and hopefully the sun's shining that way. It looks like it is, but we'll see. Broke off.
Turn off, Ellie.
Last fish in the boat. What is it? One thing we have noticed about being offshore here, that the water has actually cleaned up quite a bit, which is a good sign. It was like a brownish color, so it was kind of ugly looking for weeks, and it was water that was coming down from the Mississippi, and it was all the flooding that they had up there. So it's finally starting to clean up. It's got a blue tinge to it, even in 69 feet of water. So that's a good sign for offshore. But it was a good bite today.
All right, folks, we're gonna tell you where we're fishing. Point at the water. Right there. That's the spot.
Is that a good spot?
It's a good spot right there.
Where'd you catch your fish?
Right there.
No, I know, but where?
In the mouth.
Yeah. Well, folks, we made it back to the dock, and they're unloading the fish now. We did really well. Caught a lot of hogfish, a lot of snapper, couple keeper gags on less than 75 feet of water. So the water temperature's starting to go down, and that's what I want to talk about. I'm going to go into the video logbook and talk about the conditions and what we were dealing with today. All right, folks, the conditions today for the logbook, we had overcast skies like you see now, occasional rain showers, so the temperature was very nice. We had pretty much an outgoing tide for the time that we were fishing offshore. It was running till about, I think it was about 1:30 or so offshore. So we had an outgoing tide. We had a minor feeding time. I think it was from, what did I say the minor feeding time was from?
12:40 to 1:40.
I think it was 12:50 to 1:50. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I'll put it up in the logbook. We had, the water temperature was 84.5 degrees, and it was a little bit windy when we got out there, but it laid down, and so the conditions were perfect. But these overcast conditions really helped a lot, and so I think that made a difference. So that is the logbook for this week, or for this trip, and we're gonna go and show you the fish that we caught. I think Captain Brian did okay today. I think. But a lot of those mangrove snapper that you see lined up right there, I caught them.
Especially the little ones. 53. 53 keepers.
53 keepers, and we didn't leave here till what, 8:45? Yeah. So we didn't really start fishing until probably it was 9:45 when we got to the spot. And so we got back to the dock at 3:40. So it was about an hour drive in and out. So that's gotta show you that fishing was pretty good.
You almost canceled.
Yep, we almost canceled.
We were canceling until he showed up. We
There it is.
We came down here to cancel, and then you showed up.
Really? Well, I was going.
Lakeland, he was like, he's like,
I was going back and forth because the storms were pretty bad offshore, but I kept watching that iWeatherNet.com future radar, and it kept showing it that it was eventually going to push off, and most of it did. We just got sprinkled on most of the, or not most of the day, but part of the day. So I'm really big on weather. I don't want to be caught in storms and lightning and everything else like that. So they all thought I was not coming, and they were all going to cancel. But thankfully we didn't. We went out and caught fish, and it was fun. So I just want to say yeah, it was great. It wasn't hot, nothing. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. We really appreciate it. Anything to add, Chad? No. Nah, he never has anything to add. But we'll be fishing again tomorrow, so we'll have some videos coming out. So thank you again for watching. We appreciate it. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.